Oh, what's up guys? My name's Trevor and I'm the Gaming Goomba. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to craft my perfect Nintendo E3 predictions video and we're almost done. We just gotta add in some Punch Out. Alright, and also can't forget my hopes for a new 3D Donkey Kong game. And we're almost done, we just gotta add in a pinch of F-Zero, just a pinch. Don't want to overdo it. Alright. Huh. Every year around this time, your YouTube feeds are filled to the brim with unrealistic E3 prediction videos. Well, I am going to put a stop to it. I vow to be the one channel that gives you realistic Nintendo E3 prediction videos. First up, Mother 3. I kid, but with E3 declining in importance in the video game industry, with companies like Sony not showing up to the event at all, and companies like Nintendo spreading all their big announcements out throughout the year instead of having them all at E3, I'm not sure how much longer E3 is going to be as big of a deal as it is right now, so let's enjoy it while we can. Quick disclaimer, my predictions will not include anything painfully obvious like Luigi's Mansion 3 or Animal Crossing. I had to make it at least a little bit difficult on myself. As of late, Nintendo has been starting and ending their directs with a bang, and I don't think this direct will be any different. It has been over a month since the release of the Joker DLC, and I think it's about time we got an announcement for a second DLC pack for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I do believe they will be starting the show with the announcement of it. As for who it will be, I have no idea. It seems that Nintendo has been pushing the idea that all of the DLC fighters will be completely batshit insane, so I'm not even going to try and predict who it will be, but as for who I want, obviously Banjo-Kazooie and Waluigi. Wah. My second prediction is one that I actually hope does not happen, but I fear that it will. Every year before the E3 Direct, Nintendo announces an estimated runtime for the Direct. For this reason, every time Nintendo spends time talking about games that we already know about, I see it as time taken away from potential new games that could be announced. Therefore, I believe that Super Mario Maker 2 will be talked about for at least 5 minutes. I just find it hard to believe that Nintendo won't use a good chunk of the time of their most viewed Direct of the year to advertise their biggest summer title, even though we already know a ton about it. My next prediction is one that I could realistically see being announced, but one I also have been dying to see, and that is Metroid Prime Trilogy Remake for the Nintendo Switch. Every time a new Direct is announced, it's rumored that Metroid Prime Trilogy will be there, and I'm tired of being let down. It's rumored that Nintendo has been done with this game and sitting on it for a while now. And with that Best Buy leak, I am 95% sure we will finally see this game at E3. My next prediction is a very well-kept secret, and that is whatever the hell Retro Studios has been working on. For the longest time, we all thought it was Star Fox Grand Prix, but now that this new Star Fox Racing mode and Starlink Battle for Atlas was announced, I have no idea. I would hope for a new Donkey Kong Country game, but there's no telling what they're working on. All I know is that Retro has moved their focus over to Metroid Prime 4, and I believe Nintendo will announce whatever they've been working on at E3 this year. One game that seems to have been completely forgotten about was a game announced at last year's E3 by Game Freak called Town. When Town was shown last year, it seemed to be pretty far along in the development process. With Game Freak now fully working on Pokemon Sword and Shield, that leads me to believe that Town is finished, and I think we will see a late summer release announced for it at E3 this year. Alright guys, one more prediction and then I will wrap it up for the day. It seems to be a pretty common consensus that Mario Kart Tour, the mobile game, will be talked about at E3 this year. But I think that they will use this game to transition into a Mario Kart 9 announcement. This month, the original Mario Kart 8 turns 5 years old, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe turned 2 last month. We have to get a new Mario Kart game on the Switch at some point. I could even see an announcement that Mario Kart Tour and Mario Kart 9 are integrated in some way. We have gotten a brand new Mario Kart game on every single console since the Super Nintendo, and I do feel like the time is right. That's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think is going to be announced at Nintendo's E3 this year. I would love to hear all of your thoughts. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and Mother 3 is for sure a shoe-in this year, guaranteed.